Okay, Fibonacci time expansions. Fibonacci time expansions measure the Fibonacci time factor between three swings. Now, I only use time expansions when there's a bit of uncertainty in the market, when the market hasn't quite extended into the 162% expansion or projection. However, the cycle has been trending for quite a while. So, and I only use it in confluence with other factors. Okay, so we will only use the time expansions to project a potential continuation of a current cycle. 100% and the 161.8% are the key time measurements we will utilize. Okay, and I won't spend a lot of time on this. We'll show an example on a chart, but again, this is something we're very selective about using. Okay, here is our euro dollar. And on this particular cycle, if we use our Fibonacci expansions, I'm going to measure this from our low to our high, and I'm going to pull this back right here. And you can see on this rally, price has moved through the 127, but has not traded to the 162% extension. So now we have a bit of a question mark. We also have, you see, we've been downtrending quite some time on the 60-minute chart. So now we also have a 62% Fibonacci retracement. So right now, this area, we're trying to determine, is this a correction that's going to move lower on this pullback, or are we going to see a continued higher move? We had divergence here at the lows. We had this rally, but however, we have not moved through that 62% Fibonacci retracement, and we have not moved into an extension on this cycle. This is where we'll bring in the Fibonacci time expansion tool. And it basically just measures from this low to this high back down to this low. So we're basically measuring this cycle, comparing it in time to this cycle. Okay, now equal legs, or an equality cycle, would have ended right around this, where we have this 1. That's 100%. So that's the same amount of time as there was for this cycle. And you can see how this cycle continued to extend. Now this is the 162% level right here at the end of this green. The end, and you can see the market pulled back and continued higher again. This is what we call an extended cycle. So that would give us a bullish outlook for the next cycle, meaning that we would look at this as a correction and look for the market to continue to the upside, at least for another cycle, to move past this high, which is right now at 108.48. So if we move the market forward, you can see we continued to correct, and then we indeed came back up to test it and then continued higher. Okay, so that was an example of how we'll use a Fibonacci time expansion from time to time.